welcome to another episode of AM Daily Crypto. It's almost 6 a.m. where I am, and of course, I'm the only one up, so I figured that I would do a short news on this Father's Day Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers out there. We love Father's Day. We love Mother's Day around here. So it's all about us. As you can see, I have the amdailycrypto.com site up. We have pictures of Xander and I, but I just wanted to let you guys know we also sell merchandise. Women in Crypto, a miner's perspective, shirts about NFTs. We also have a line for AM Daily Crypto. This is just a blanket, but we have shirts, cups, phone cases, anything you can think of, bags. So if you want something, be sure to go to AM Daily Crypto, shop merchandise, and it will be there. Also, we have a book interview option. If you want to be on the show, make sure to fill this out and we can get you on there. So as you can see, we've got different stuff here. Women in Crypto backpack, a miner's perspective backpack, and we've got sweatshirts, shirts, like I said, anything you can think of, Ravencoin, ETH, Bitcoin. We've got hats, masks, water bottles, phone cases, pretty much anything you can think of we have. This is a sweatshirt. I'm getting ready to make some more merchandise after this video, so be on the lookout for that. Also, this is our YouTube. We only have 26 subscribers, guys. If you like our content, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because we love you guys. We are trying to up this number. So if we could up that number, that would be amazing. Also, we are working on getting our episodes on Anchor for those of you that would like the podcast option, not necessarily the video option. We are working on that, so be on the lookout for that. And of course, news comes from Crypto Potato, so let's get started. It's bright and early. I have my coffee with us. I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat. I sleep with a sleep apnea machine, and I slept with my mouth open, so I think it just kind of messed up my throat wearing the mask on top of that. So let's get started, guys. Of course, none of anything I say is not financial advice, and be sure to do your own research before jumping into cryptocurrency. And like I said, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we post. This is day 2 of early posting, and we'll see how it goes. Of course, our life is crazy, and I may not necessarily get to do one in the morning, but we are working on it, like I said. So make sure to also follow us on Twitter, get us in Discord. Links to all that will be in the description below. And of course, if you want to send us crypto, we do also have a Cointree. We are trying to do this for a living, Xander and I. So if you would like to support us, we love you for that. And let's get started with news, guys. Bitcoin took a really big, massive hit yesterday. We were under 20,000. I didn't know if we were going to go any lower than what we did yesterday. We kind of rebounded. I think at one point we were down to 17K. We're back up to 19. We're almost 2% on the hour down. ETH touched under $1,000. It was like 900 and something, and now we're back up to 1,000. We're only down 2% on the hour. So let's just go through your top 20. Tether USDC, BNB, Binance USD, Cardano, XRP, Solana, and Polkadot. That one's interesting because it's over Dogecoin right now. So those are your top 10, guys. Dogecoin died, Tron, Wrath Bitcoin, Leo is still up there, Shiba, Avalanche, Lido, and Litecoin, and FTX. FTX and Chainlink are pretty close together. So yeah, pretty interesting, guys. This one's interesting. Dot, and of course Solana is back up. We're only down 2% on the hour. So let's go back to our news from Crypto Potato. This first news article is a price analysis. If you would like to read that, go ahead and go to Crypto Potato. Make sure that you subscribe to their news because I get it into my inbox. So let's go here. Of course, USDT had that huge issue with their depegging of Luna. Pretty interesting. So stablecoin giant Tether struggles to maintain dominance by Shayanika Deka. Investors are fleeing from Tether, says on-chain data. This stablecoin giant, as a result, has lost significant market share amid a slew of market corrections. Tether currently sits on a $68 billion market cap, the lowest since October last year, down from the recently established all-time high of $83 billion. Since then, the stablecoin underwent a cascade of repeated declines. According to the data from CoinGecko, it freshly shed around $4 billion since June 14th alone. Terra UST's collapse pushed market players to seek sanctuary in other digital assets that maintain a one-to-one peg with USD. As a result, the ensuing market contagion drove crypto and stablecoins to wobble, during which USDT briefly lost its dollar parity as it plunged to 95 cents. Wow, that's pretty bad. While it maintained to repeg quickly, the deathly spiral resulted in many investors ditching the stablecoin giant for its rival USDC, a top contender. Upon gouging further, it was found that unlike the falling market cap of USDT, Circle's flagship stablecoin has continued to follow an upward trajectory. After topping out in the first week of March, USDC's market cap quickly bounced back in mid-May. As reported earlier, it even went on to become the stablecoin of choice on the Ethereum blockchain. During the same time, Binance USD, or BUSD, also noted a minor but relevant bounce back up with Terra's USD gone. The three largest stablecoins, Tether, USD Coin or USDC, and Binance USD, have managed to retain their positions in the top 10 leaderboard. Tether's shrinking market cap comes days after it refuted rumors that the stablecoin is largely backed by Chinese and Asian commercial paper. Regarding the recent events impacting the crypto leading platform Celsius, the stablecoin issuer stated, quote, Celsius position has been liquidated with no losses to Tether. Tether's leading activity with Celsius, as with any other borrower, has always been over collateralized. Tether has currently zero exposure to Celsius, apart from a small investment made out of Tether's equity in the company. Tether is aware of other rumors being spread suggesting that it has a lending exposure to Three Arrows Capital. Again, this is categorically false, end quote. Separately, Tether's CTO, Paolo Ardoino, outlined an attack against the company's servers, but reassured that it was not successful. And as you see here is a quote here, while other dollar peg tokens may be eating up Tether share for the first time in its history, the total stablecoin supply as a whole has dropped sharply in the second quarter of 2022, excluding UST. Coinmetrics head of research and development Lucas Nuzzi revealed that stablecoin redemptions rose massively due to short-term liquidity and concerns about insolvency. Of all centralized issuers, Tether witnessed the most redemptions, wiping approximately $7 billion of its supply in the past month, as investors attempted to pull out from the market and avoid any further damage. Nevertheless, the rapidly declining prices of all non-stablecoin crypto assets means that stablecoins have risen in terms of market cap and placement. Recent data shows that there are 4 such digital assets in the top 10 largest cryptocurrencies, and the 5th one is close to breaking in as well. Pretty interesting that USDT struggles to maintain dominance, but I'm really not surprised because I've never ever used USDT. In the 2 years that I have been in cryptocurrency, never once have I used USDT. Now, I have used USDC, but I just find it really interesting that they're even talking about USDT. Like, of course, with the whole Luna incident, I just figured USDT was done. But I'm really not surprised. So Bitcoin dominance down 5% weekly as BTC dropped to a new 18-month low, written by Jordan Lionchef. The bears continue to have complete over the market as they pushed Bitcoin to another 18-month low of 17,500. The altcoins are in a state of despair as well. Guys, whenever Bitcoin is down, of course your altcoins are going to go down. Hang on. I'm a big Ravencoin fan. I think you guys, if you watch the channel, you know it. Ravencoin is a fork of Bitcoin, so anytime Bitcoin dumps, Ravencoin dumps. But we're trying to get Ravencoin out there. I was thinking about maybe doing a video about what a Ravencoin is and whatnot. So if you want a video about Ravencoin, like this video and drop a comment below. So yeah, anyway, back to Bitcoin dominance. Last weekend started a massive price correction for Bitcoin, which has dropped from 29,000 to 23,000 by Monday. The following several days brought little joy for the bulls as BTC continued to lose value and fell to 20,000 on a few occasions. We're under 20,000 right now. Although the bulls defended that level at first, it almost felt inevitable that it will give in, and it indeed did so on Saturday morning when the primary cryptocurrency plummeted below the coveted line and beneath the 2017 all-time high. The nosedives continued in the past 24 hours as BTC slumped to a new 18-month low of 17,500, resulting in over $600 million in liquidations on a daily scale. After a brief pump towards 19,500, the cryptocurrency retraced once again and currently sits around $1,000 lower. Its market cap has taken another hit and is down to $350 billion now. Even its dominance over the altcoins has been reduced a lot in the past week to under 43% now. Just for reference, it was 47.5% on Monday. Out of all alternative coins, Ethereum seems to be following BTC price trajectory the most in the past several days. The second largest crypto has lost more than half its value in just over a week and is down below $1,000 as of now. It even dipped towards $900 earlier. BNB is also under a round numbered level, $200, following another 3.5 daily decline. ADA is in the red, as well as a 3% drop has pushed it to 0.45 cents. 45 cents. In contrast, a few larger cap alts have shown early signs of minor recoveries. These are Solana, Polkadot, Dogecoin, and Litecoin, which are in the green on a 24-hour scale. But with most other lower and mid-cap altcoins in the red, the cumulative market cap of all cryptocurrencies has declined to $820 billion. This means that the metric has decreased by $80 billion in 2 days. And of course, you see all the red, but they're right. Sol, Dot, Doge, Leo. What is Leo? We've got to look that up, guys. Link, XLM, LTC, ETC, which is Ethereum Classic, Theta, and Atom, are all in the green, and of course, everybody else is in the red. Red is such an ugly color. We don't like red around here. We like green. Over 600 million in liquidations as Bitcoin dipped to 17.5K. Jordan Lionchep. It's safe to say that the crypto industry has seen better days. Aside from projects and hedge fund failures looming in, the prices have tumbled, and the past 24 hours brought only more pain. As such, the value of liquidations and the number of wrecked traders are on the rise again. Following a painful week in which BTC lost roughly $10,000 of value and plummeted to just over $20,000 this weekend, started on yet another negative note. The primary cryptocurrency lost the coveted $20,000 line and even dropped to below the 2017 all-time high on Saturday morning, and has failed to bounce back up as of writing these lines. Moreover, it even dipped to 17,500 a few hours ago. The alternative coins have suffered even more, with multiple double-digit losses evident from the likes of ETH, AVAX, BNB, and more. Ethereum, in fact, also lost a round number milestone, dropping to below $1,000. The entire crypto market, of course, has lost 100 billion since Friday evening, just over 800 billion now. At the same time, the total wrecked positions are worth over $600 million, with the largest single one occurring on BitMEX, $7.5 million, with the ETH USD trading pair. Bitcoin positions account for almost half of all liquidations, $300 million, and ETH sits second with $200 million. And of course, we see this. This is interesting. Like, now we're paying Hitman in Bitcoin to kill people. It's just one of those things that maybe it's untraceable, but unfortunately everything lives off the blockchain, so you're gonna get found. So don't just pay somebody in Bitcoin to do your dirty work. I just find it really, really interesting. California man pays a hitman $13K in Bitcoin to kill his ex-girlfriend. What have we come to, guys? Demi Tarzan Zaraf. Scott Quinn Burkett, a 25-year-old resident of Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, pleaded guilty to transferring $13,000 worth of Bitcoin to a hitman on the dark web. This is a perfect example why people say that crypto does bad things. Like, this is just another example of this is why the government doesn't want Bitcoin or any kind of cryptocurrency, because they think that it's with drug money and people do bad things about it. And this is just another example where people do bad things. Come on, guys. Let's get better than this. According to coverage by CBS News, the California man and his unidentified partner met online in 2020, and several months later, they started dating. Shortly after, though, the woman tried to end the relationship, claiming that Burkett was sexually aggressive. For his part, the man did everything possible to continue the love affair. At one point, the woman's family was so worried that they contacted Burkett asking him to stay away from her. The 25-year-old did not abide by that request and even hired a hitman on the dark web who was paid $13,000 in Bitcoin to murder the woman. Jesus. Fortunately, undercover agents were quick to reveal the crime and contacted Burkett, introducing themselves as the hitman. The resident of Beverly Hills confirmed certain pictures of the victim and even sent an additional $1,000 to the detectives requesting proof of the murder. His sentence is scheduled for September 13th, and he faces a maximum prison time of 10 years in a federal facility. Critics of the asset class often argue that digital assets could facilitate illegal activities, i.e., this. It's hard to beat this because I just get irritated because it's like we want Bitcoin to obviously become the new currency or USDC or whatever, right? Whatever. We are now with this, we're now taking like 5 steps back. And it's just really annoying because it's like, get your shit together, people. Like, of course, people are gonna find out that you hired a hitman and that you sent that much Bitcoin because it's on the freaking blockchain. Like, come on. And indeed, there have been quite a few examples of such transactions in the past years. Of course. Last summer, the Indian police arrested Makaran Pardeep Advikar, known as the Crypto King, on suspicion of purchasing narcotics from the dark web using Bitcoin. According to the prosecutors, the criminal was buying drugs from both Indian and European peddlers. Quote, in November 2020, a team of NCB Mumbai had seized 20 LSD bloats from Kahardi village in Maland. Sorry guys if I butchered that. The seized psychotropic substance was purchased from Europe using Bitcoin. During that summer, the demand for COVID-19 vaccines was extremely high. As apart from protecting people from the disease, they also gave them a chance to travel. As such, some less developed countries across the globe struggled to distribute vaccines to all their residents. Dark web outlaws used the opportunity to start selling fake certificates and stolen doses. 10 shots of the AstraZeneca product cost $250 worth of crypto as the most preferred digital assets by the sellers were Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and Monero. In April this year, the U.S. Department of Justice confiscated approximately $34 million worth of cryptocurrency tied to illicit dark net activity. The organization seized the sum from a Florida resident who sold more than 100,000 illegal items across marketplaces on the platform. Pretty sad. Just pretty sad. Switzerland's sixth digital exchange postpones crypto services launch amid market sell-off. Jordan Langenship. Due to its prevailing market condition, Six Swiss Exchange has posted the launch of its crypto services amid its crypto services arm, Six Digital Exchange. Of note, the stock exchange is Switzerland's main and third largest of its kind in Europe. In September last year, the nation's regulatory gave it the green light to launch crypto-related services exclusively to regulated institutions. More specifically, SDX planned on providing custody and staking services to banks, hedge funds, and other licensed financial firms. Now, due to current market conditions, the exchange's crypto services launch has been put off indefinitely, the Wall Street Journal reported. In the past year, several of Switzerland's traditional financial players have gotten in on the cryptocurrency industry. Other than the Six Swiss Exchange, say that 5 times fast. Others are Arab Bank Switzerland, BBVA Bank, and the nation's largest online bank, Swissquote. The stock exchange expected to tap into the nation's wealthy class to make cryptocurrencies a part of their portfolio. Recently, however, the crypto market has seen billions of dollars wiped out as its overall market cap plummeted below 1 trillion. Bitcoin fell below 25K, trading at 22,000 as of writing time, while its market dominance shrunk. Of course, this MicroStrategy, the biggest institutional holder of Bitcoin, now has 1.26 billion in unrealized losses. Tesla's Bitcoin stashed 320 million, less than its worth at buying time, while El Salvador's stock has been slashed by half. Many other crypto players have felt the dip, forcing them into action to prevent further losses. For instance, crypto leading Colossus, Celsius, had to halt its withdrawal services amid a liquidity shortage. Meanwhile, crypto mining firms have either sold off their mine stash or sought alternative sources of income in the debt and equity markets. Those taking such actions include Riot Blockchain, Gather Bitcoin, and Marathon Digital. On the other hand, Crypto.com and BlockFi have laid off hundreds, citing the prevailing market crisis. Note here that while these companies reduce their employee count, Binance announced that it has 2,000 open positions. Should Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market continue withdrawn to many crypto holders risk further liquidations, triggering greater sell-offs. Still, investors like hedge fund manager Stan Druckenmiller and MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor remain positive about crypto. Saylor said Bitcoin is unique and real, which is why it stands steadfast on its 1 million. That's why he stands steadfast on his $1 million price forecast for the digital asset. I mean, it could happen, it could not happen. Spanish airline giant Vueling embraces crypto as payment method. The metaverse will be valued at 5 trillion by 2030. I'm not surprised. I think that metaverse is going to be the next big thing. I'm seeing a lot of dang it, I just lost my train of thought. I've seen a lot of Ethereum NFT want to be a part of the metaverse, and there are actually some NFT groups that are making their own metaverse. So I think there's going to be several metaverses, although I would just like to see one metaverse, so I'm not having to go to like 3 trillion metaverses. Something maybe like Meta. Of course, I don't want Meta to own a metaverse. I think they are doing their own metaverse. I'm not too sure. But I would like to see another company come out and really like try and get the whole metaverse. I want to say the one that I'm seeing, I'm not too sure which one I'm seeing, but the one that I am seeing, I don't know the name of it. I think that one's going to be the biggest one. Is it Sandbox? I think it's Sandbox. Maybe not. That one of them is going to be the biggest and the one that people go to the most. So we'll just kind of see what happens. And Hester Pierce lashed out on the SEC for delaying approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs. Not surprised, this is a big one that is coming around, Bitcoin ETFs. I mean, I think it's something that we're going to be seeing in the future for sure. But yeah, overall, guys, that's your news this morning. Let's go back and see what this is now. 19,361. So we're under the 2% mark on the hour. 24 hours we're up almost 2%, and 7 days of course we're still down 31.8%. Maybe we'll bounce back. This just doesn't look real good. Maybe it'll go like this and then bounce. Who knows? I really don't know anymore. I just look at it and whatnot. So anyway, guys, we're at the end of this interview. Again, amdailycrypto.com, shop merchandise. This is the homepage, if we can get there, homepage. Of course, if you want to book an interview, more forums, members, blog, you can become a member. It is free to join. And of course, we have Twitter and Discord as well. AM Daily Crypto, we're trying to get above this 26 subscribers. We had 32 and then something happened, so would love to see more than this going on. And of course, if you like us, please hit this notification bell, like, subscribe. And we are working on getting these out daily. This is second day in a row. Maybe we can make it 3 days. But yes, guys, 26 subscribers. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Have a good day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, and whatnot. So have a good Sunday. Have a good Father's Day. And I'll see you guys, hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow.